Shalom, first and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Harachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Much peace and blessings spent to you, hopefully elect out there pushing out this word of thought, truth, and sincerity. Alright, Shalom. This is an article on now that you're telling us to expect to see a shortage of canned foods during the holiday season. And you have these recent articles going into the shortages throughout America saying you better stock up, you better get your gifts, you better get your presents, before Christmas. Hey, because just like it's a tradition every year on Black Friday in these big cities such as New York to go crazy, rampant, bipolar, being kind and loving to your family, but all of a sudden be of a change of heart and start literally killing your neighbors over a gift at the store because of the price deal. Hey, well, you guys will be doing that very, very soon on Black Friday and on Christmas Day. Hey, and if you guys are already animalistic in those holidays, just imagine when shit breaks loose. Well, just imagine when all hell breaks loose, when shit hits the fan. You guys are literally gonna go rampant and crazy. It'll be Mad Max. It'll be full Mad Max very soon. So this article talks about the shortage of canned foods. And canned foods last for a long time, which these doomsday preppers love. They love the idea of just stocking up beforehand. They watch these various news channels on YouTube, such as Full Spectrum Survival. And they know what's up. A lot of these conspiracy theorists, a lot of these Edomites, a lot of these vain Israelites that lack faith, they stock up food. They get the canned goodies. They got their weapons in their little what's that one word? Armory, Salaki. And their what's that other word? Whatever, forget it. But hey, the Lord is destroying your plans, you doomsday preppers. Hey, because that was said prophecy. The Lord even spoke about how His servants shall eat, but ye shall not, and you guys will literally kill each other for lack of bread. Not even the mainstream media is admitting that the shortages are going to get worse. Yeah, it is. As the other Apostle Tahar stated, you guys will literally be wishing for the good days in 2021, roughly quoting what he said there. But it says, earlier this year, the talking heads of television were assuring all of us that the U.S. economy would be booming by the end of 2021, which is totally false because as you see right now, hey, man, this economy is going down. All right, what's headed in October 18? It's October the 5th. By October 18, the U.S. Treasury has stated that America will run out of money since it spends more than it makes. And you got these 500,000 container seafarers out there with the 500,000 containers over here on the West Coast, and a lot of them are quitting because they don't want because of the Vicky status, and they want to get home before Christmas. So this economy is going down. These are various setups planned out by the so-called white man Esau Edom. And not only throughout the world do you have the power outages going down. They got kill switches, but America also has them. And he's just running some tests. That's why Facebook and Instagram went down. Very soon it'll be YouTube with the anti-ban that they have announced, in the news recently. So, we're going to be at the grid, and Esau's going to shut down the internet, so you guys will literally be seeking for the word, but you guys won't find it. They'll shut down the water, etc. So, digressing back, but obviously that hasn't happened, exactly. Instead, we are facing growing shortages and rampant inflation because the lack of demand. Just imagine, prices will go up. People, it's like running out of a material. In fact, one measure of inflation just hit the highest level in nearly 40 years. So, hey man, the Lord's gonna destroy your guys' plan on doomsday prepping. So I want to get out Isaiah, and I'll go through the spirit on this. Going into how the Lord's servants will eat. And who are his servants? You know, the ones pushing out this word. Isaiah the 65th chapter, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And a lot of you will be ashamed by the time your calamity comes upon you, because you deny this word. You were in unbelief that once you find out that we were right all along, you know, you're literally gonna be ashamed. You're gonna be like, what? Why didn't I listen? Man, get out of here. Because hey, ultimately you weren't given the spirit to comprehend. So, you know, just forget it. You guys want to seek us? Well, too bad. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right. Hey, and we're gonna laugh as it says in the book of Job, the 5th chapter. We're gonna be in league with the stones. We're gonna be cool with these animals. You know. We're gonna laugh at famine and destruction. Or we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be delivered from death. You know, as is stated in the book of Job, the 5th chapter. So now when I get out, what was that one? Yeah. It's on the 2nd Esdras. I wanted to get the storehouses, the precept about these storehouses, as you see right now. So verse 23, Salaki, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And you see that right now, as of right now, and it's been happening for about 2 weeks or so. You have these various items on the aisles being swept away clean, and now you're canned goodies, now you're canned foods. So you guys will literally starve, and starving, man, it's a horrible process. You'd rather get shot or get stabbed or you'd rather get killed by a man, a horrible, quick, painful way, than to suffer a painless. Actually, yeah, it is painful, a heart-aching, a gut-wrenching death, which is a slow process known as starvation. You got these Hamites over there with the slumped stomach, and their ribs are showing, and they can't even get up. Man, it's a horrible way to die, a horrible way to go out. And suddenly, till the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You know, and you see that now. America's been known as the America being that great whore. You know, has been known for being the comely harlot. You know, in the stables, as it said in the book of Nahum, I believe the 2nd chapter. People, you know, these nations love this country, but hey, man, now they're starting to see the bigger picture. People are starting to hate it. It's prophecy in Obadiah. You know, it's only one chapter, but it was verse 2 talking about, behold, ye shall be hated ye shall be made small among the heathen. All right, so now all of a sudden, America being falling down. Well, actually, it's been falling down for decades now, but now you see it before your eyes. You know, it was all good, and everything was normal 2 years ago, and even early last year. But now all of a sudden, especially now in this 2021 year facing, you see these things coming to pass, and you guys are freaking out. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. You guys are literally gonna be afraid because of what's coming. It's gonna get to the point where you guys will be eating your pets, just like over there in North Korea. In North Korea, you know, since it's a communist, a secretive country, they've been saying that they're all good, but really, in reality, they ain't all good. You know, they're not good at all. They're suffering. So that's what's coming to America. You know, and it's only building up to the point where y'all will literally be killing each other. You're gonna go back to cannibalism. Yeah, cannibalism over there on the so-called old world, which is on the other side. You know, in Asia, or Europe, not Europe, but Africa. You know, that's coming to America. All that cannibalism you guys did in the ancient world. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Hey, Esau's gonna shut down that water. All right, along with the internet, along with these various things. No electricity. Alright, just like in China. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And that's the elect right there. And the men that received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. Alright, but hey man, shit's getting wild. You know? America's falling down really, really fast. Alright, it's just trying to stay afloat. But you can see that the Lord's plaguing this country really badly, and these people are gonna go rampant and crazy. Alright, Isaiah 19:2. Yeah, you're gonna have a war between the Javanese and Jab. Alright, class wars, city wars as well, state wars. Another civil war. You know, a war between people against the federal government. Hey man, you're gonna have a war for food, for lack of bread. Anyways, I hope this video was edifying. Lord, will we continue to push. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, and it's going to be Son Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushua, Bahasham Harachak Wadash, the bonus of the apostles and others at Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Much peace and blessings been to you. Hopefully, like out there, pushing out this word without truth and sincerity. Shalom.